Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is the scene for the Living Murder Partners Chainsaw Venue. In this scene, we have Xander after his 9-hour plane ride. The plane actually finally touches down in Anchorage, Alaska. Um, this is well into the kingdom of Northern Ice, where Xander has landed. So the plane lands and it taxis along its runway, and then it begins to disembark its passengers. It's been a rather uneventful plane ride. There's not a lot of travel happening this time of year, particularly to Alaska. So it's a smaller aircraft, and there's about 20 people total on it, and they've spread themselves enough around the cabin of the airplane where everyone has a little bit of privacy. There's at least you definitely can let back your seat without fear of um, intruding in someone else's space, and there's no one next to Xander in the seat. But you've landed, so they've had you bring your seat and trays to an upright position, and they're beginning to disembark, and they're disembarking like the business class and some of the elderly people first. Um, so everyone's kind of hustling and bustling about the cabin, and they begin to grab their stuff, and they're just kind of like standing in the aisles. And there's an older woman, probably about in her mid 20s, mid 40s, not older mid 20s, but older. She's in her mid 40s. And she turns to you. She's like, "Hey, I know you. You have one of those familiar faces."
Oh, pardon?
Yeah. Aren't you oh darn it, I can't remember the name, but you look really familiar. Where do I know you from?
Um,
And you can tell
Probably,
she's kind of going through this like list in her head.
yeah, probably if you've stayed up in the wee morning hours, you've probably seen an infomercial or two.
Yes, that's where I remember you from. And she begins to like do this awkward motion with her thighs. You had that like one thigh master thing on, didn't you?
No, actually, it's workout DVDs, Bodyworks.
She smiles like, "Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. I do remember. I do remember." She smiles. She gathers her stuff, and you know, she will politely just kind of joke and converse with Xander after disembarking. Um, but the plane kind of is taxied up to a building, the airport itself. But you guys do have to go outside of the plane. But it's been like the ice and stuff like that, and it's just like a good like 20 yards away from the airport station itself. But that nice little walk that lets you know that you are in Alaska. It is a very brisk.
I got my coat. Fuck that bullshit.
That coat don't mean shit. It is Alaska. It is cold. You're like, I got on my coat, and you're like, holy shit, this coat.
Oh, exactly.
Short
I'm just
coat,
saying. No,
this
nice big old
coat,
winter coat.
this coat ain't ready for what Alaska is bringing.
Oh, Jesus freaking Christ. It's summertime. This is exactly what he says. It's summertime. What the hell?
Yeah, and no one else really seems that affected by the cold, though. Everyone else seems they have their jackets, but they're just kind of moving kind of smartly to the plane station. But Xander's noticed that he's definitely it definitely seems more cold than a lot of people are indicating, at least like with their body language. At least it seems colder to him.
Why couldn't he be in Miami? Rio. I mean, come on. Alaska. Xander will head to the airport and get his luggage, his other bag.
Okay. You go to the baggage claim and you see your bag coming around on the cart, and as you reach for it, someone else grabs your bag too, or kind of pulls it from the conveyor, and you hear this voice like, excuse me, sir, I believe that bag is mine." And
Then turns around.
it's the voice is familiar. You could not recognize the voice.
Catch me down. All right. Yeah, turns around.
Do you have the picture selected on your character? Just click on yourself so that the picture goes back and forth while we're talking, so it's just not all looking at your
Okay.
gorgeous picture.
Yeah, my picture's up on mine.
Okay. Does mine come up when I talk?
Say it again?
Does my picture come up when I talk?
No.
Okay. So go down to the bottom of the screen where it says DJ and whatever else it says. Click on the bottom of the screen where it says DJ. Just click once.
Where says where?
On the bottom of the screen where it shows our two like avatars. Okay. You click once and
Okay.
get some. Because you're probably outlined in white, which means that's the one that you're displaying.
No, yours is outlined in white.
Okay, so unclick on mine. Is either of us outlined in white now?
Okay, no. So it's
Okay.
flipping right. Okay.
Okay. So anyway,
there is something definitely different about Xander when he turns around and looks at you.
okay.
There seems to be more pride in his eyes. I think that's the best way to describe it. And you can definitely tell he has been working out a way lot more. And he's just staring at you like, Alaska, really?
Are you too good for Alaska?
Pardon?
Are you too good for Alaska? It's just cold. Don't be a baby about it.
It is definitely cold as fucking hell.
And
He
he'll
gives you
drop your bag and he'll kind of give you a hug.
Mm-hmm. Like, there you go. That's the one I'm looking for.
It's like, oh. He kind of goes down and he's like, someone's getting a little flabby down here.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything to you about it, but we can talk about your weight later.
He's like, so what do you want to do first?
Anywhere that has heat.
No, the correct response to that question was me. But let's not get caught in the bathroom. That's kind of shady. So very sketch. So he's like, come on, I have a car parked outside. And he'll grab your bag and begin to take you outside in front of the airport. As he's escorting you through the airport, he's telling you a little bit about the kingdom. As you're walking through the airport, you can tell he kind of, Kilma has a unique way of channeling his glamour. He kind of does like a bonk, which is like a symbol. Like, these are one of the symbols that the Aruba use to, they're ancient, like African spiritual entities. This is one of the symbols that they use to create distance in the world. So to separate things from its previous existence and everything just being one. So he uses that symbol, but it's a bump that he typically uses when he's using chicanery to kind of like muffle you know, what they're saying, so other people might not pay undue attention. It's like, so this is the Kingdom of Northern Ice. I hope you like it. I know you enjoy the weather.
Yeah, I'm
But
enjoying the.
yeah, but funny thing, this kingdom is also ruled by a Fiona, and it is one of the biggest kingdoms in North America.
Really?
Yeah. So Northern Ice is ruled by Queen Laurel. She's of House Fiona, like I said. Her castle is deep in the north. It's this beautiful fortress that is kind of a combination of the White Wall from Game of Thrones and one of those starships from what was that TV show, like Earth Above and Beyond. It's kind of a ship that looks like it's been made out of like stars and light and kind of a mixture of like the colors that you can see in the Aurora Borealis. It's
Wow.
really beautiful. It is really beautiful. But there's like a deep chasm that is north of this of her castle. Um, and from this chasm comes the howl of 10,000 winters. It's very weird kingdom. It's now you think it's cold now. Her castle's colder. Just saying. But
Hope that is not on the itinerary.
it is an itinerary. You're
Oh,
a,
jeez.
you're a visiting noble from a faraway kingdom. It is only proper for you to introduce yourself to the presiding queen of the area, right? Mr. Shi, why am I teaching you etiquette? Don't suck your teeth at me.
See, I guess I was hoping that we would lock ourselves in some chateau somewhere.
Well, you know,
And
that
go
too. She is a Fiona, so she will understand, obviously. But I've gotten a lot more responsibility and kind of like recognition for the things I do in this kingdom. So I don't know, I kind of like it. I'm not saying I'm going to stay here, but it doesn't hurt a nomadic soul like myself to collect favors, particularly favors from the queen, right?
What you talking about, Willis?
So they both kind of like exit the airport after Velma's finished with his story, kind of like telling Xander a little bit about Northern Ice and its ruler, Queen Laurel. And right after they exit, a guy kind of like just bounces off of Xander. He kind of runs into Xander. But Xander's a hefty kind of guy. Not hefty, like big, but he's very sure-footed and he's kind of powerful. So the guy kind of runs into Xander and kind of like falls down.
Wait, what?
The guy runs into Xander and falls down.
Um,
And Velma is at this moment just like opening the back of the trunk and like swinging the bag into the back of the trunk. And he's like, oh, crap, are you all right?
yeah, I'm okay.
No, the guy on the ground. Help the guy on the ground.
Yes, I am helping him up. I am helping him up. I mean, like, hey, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sure. It's kind of.
The guy has on like a thick like overcoat as well, and like one of those fur brimmed hoods, just because the weather is just like so like brutal, like currently. Um, he's dressed more to how Xander feels. And at closer inspection, Xander, you realize that that's probably because he feels exactly what you feel, because he's this guy that kind of like was falling off of you is a satyr. He has these like black and these dark black and brown like horns that kind of rise up from his forehead and kind of do like a couple of turns like around his head, the side of his temples. He has the obvious goat-like legs.
Okay, are you sure you're okay, friend?
It's like, please, please. He kind of reaches up to Xander, and his hands are burned with kind of like the potted, like frostbite, kind of like burns that Xander received from the ice worm.
Yeah.
It's like, please take this to the queen. And he produces this small silver box. And he kind of reaches up to like pass it to Xander, but when he says take this to the queen, it's almost like it expires in just that instant. And his hands begin to fall back to the ground around his fall back to the ground into the sidewalk, and this like silver box kind of bounces along the sidewalk.
I grab the box. And like Kagoma.
Kagoma kind of rushes over and he kind of looks down at the guy. He's like, I don't recognize him. He kind of looks back at Xander. It's like, you have your phone on you?
Say again?
You have your phone on you.
Yes.
Dial 911 phone.
All right, he does.
Okay. Kagoma does a quick medicine. Whoa! He'll be totally fine.
uh, maybe.
He's not hurt at all. I think he's faking.
I think you needs to. Hey, you call 911. Let me check him out.
That's not what happened. Gomer's like, I think he's okay. And you're like, there's a bullet hole right here. So, like, looking at him, you're like on the phone, you're dialing 911, and you're kind of like telling them that, you're at the airport, you're outside, you look up at the door, you see what exit, what entrance you're at. And then you pass Gomer the phone, and he begins to relay that same information about exactly where they are, where you guys are. And you look at this guy, and he has a number of wounds. He has 2 gunshot wounds in his upper torso. One that is dangerously close to his heart. Didn't get him in the heart, but it probably caused him to bleed out, unfortunately. The other one was in his shoulder. And then he has a couple of slash marks on his like his lower legs, where his kind of like goat half begins. But those wounds are chimerical in existence, so they kind of are injuries to his chimerical self, which doesn't really bleed, but it kind of like creates this weird effect of like light that shows how deep the spiritual energy really is, the spiritual injury really is. But his mortal seeming has been killed, so you can expect that the Fae self would move on to another host here pretty shortly. And right before your eyes, that the satyr kind of like seeming or mane that you saw, kind of like this.
So it looks like he was affected with cold iron.
No, he died from gunshot wounds. There was one that was close to his heart. Yeah.
Okay.
So have you ever watched the TV show Supernatural?
I've seen a couple.
Yeah. Have you seen how it looks when like an angel kills another angel? How they kind of like flare up?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of how I imagine death by cold iron would be. When you die from cold iron, it kills your furry soul immediately. And it kills it forever. If a
Right.
chasen dies a mortal death, they reincarnate, but they can never be that same person. But if your fairy soul is killed, then typically it kind of flares up in the body, and it's kind of like there's a little bit of display of light, but it definitely burns out. It definitely burns the soul out a little bit. So this is not that.
Oh.
Gunnar looks sounds like he's gonna be okay, right?
No, he isn't. he's he's gone.
Fuck. Yeah. So
I'm
it's
gonna look.
safe. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna look over his body without like apparently like I'm trying to rob him or anything.
Okay.
I guess that's perception alertness, maybe.
Sure.
Not bad.
Okay. So what are you looking for?
Um,
Or where are you looking?
I'm looking at his shoes. I'm looking at his hands, his hair. I'm trying to like determine if I see if I can determine like where he might have been before the airport.
And that's not a perception alertness roll. That's something more like a. Let's look at the skills we have. So maybe a perception investigation. You have investigation at all?
No, I do not.
Okay.
How about just the area that would like if I can determine like which way he came from. Like I'm gonna see if his bullet wounds are they look like they've happened recently or is
They
he
do.
covered in blood like he bled out?
He bled
I'm
out
trying
in
to
front
see
of
this.
you. He bled out in
So
front of
I'm trying
you.
to see
So
if there's anyone else that's actually paying attention
okay,
that
stop.
might
Hold
have.
up. Hold up. Let me ask. You asked like 15 questions. Let me answer 2 of them. So he bled out in front of you. So the
Mhm.
bullet wounds are recent. And from examining the wounds, because you saw them, that you could tell that they exited from the front of him, so he was shot in the back. One of the wounds were really close to his heart, and that's the one that you can guess or you suspect that he bled out from. Didn't get shot in the heart, but a wound that close to the heart definitely caused him to bleed out really quick order, really quick.
Okay. And I'm just like looking around the area, see if anyone else is paying attention, like someone that looks like they could be suspicious, like maybe running or
There's people like milling about the area. Eventually, after about 5 minutes of this activity, you guys have called like the 911. One of the looks like the external like patrol of the hospital. I'm sorry, of the airport kind of comes up. It's kind of like the security that kind of unfortunately is required during high security times at airports. He's dressed in plain clothes, but when he comes up, he flips out a badge.
TSA people.
Okay, gentlemen, what's going on here?
Man's been shot.
Okay,
A little sarcastic about it, like the man's been shot.
Hagel kind of rolls his eyes. He's like, okay, my apologies, officer. My boyfriend just had a very low plane ride from New York. But this man's been shot. We called 911. They have like a unit coming like right now, but it seems like he's the girl like stands up. It seems like he's bled out. And he kind of goes over to the side of the curb and he kind of like pukes. And the TSA security kind of looks over at Tacoma while he's retching very ungracefully. And looks at Xander. But all right, so is this a friend of yours? Is this someone you know, or?
No, I just got off the plane. He bumped into me and fell on the ground, and I went to go help him up, and I noticed he was covered in blood.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if you don't mind, I'm just going to need some of your information just in case this is standard procedure. We need to do, like, have any follow-up questions, we'll need to contact you. Yeah, your boyfriend just said that you're just coming in. How long are you planning on being in the area?
I think about a week.
Okay. Do you have a number that we might be able to reach out?
Yeah. Give him the cell phone number.
Okay. And all right, gentlemen, you can proceed about your day. I will take over from here. We will be in touch.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll walk back over to Zen, and he's like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Xander gets in the car.
Grumble kind of wipes his mouth and he gets in the car and he like immediately clicks it into gear and like speeds off. It's like, holy crap. That guy was banal as fuck. Oh, God. Made me nauseous.
Why is this craziness always happens to me?
It's not you, sweetie. I hate to bust your bubble, but issue, remember? You remember how it works.
Yeah. This is why we don't allow you to plan the vacations.
Shut up. You were exactly where we needed to be. So I saw you pocket that box. What the fuck is that?
Well, apparently, we are going to go see the Queen. He takes out the box. This is saying, asks me to take this to the Queen.
It's a silver box. It's actually made of silver and ivory. It looks like very white, very pure, high quality ivory. The box is about the size of like a double A battery. But instead of round, of course, it's more of a box. Or more like of a six-sided die. So it's very square, perfectly symmetry, but it has like this very like intricate like engravings on each of the sides of this cube. It's very beautiful, very interesting to look at, almost entrancing or enticing. It kind of like draws you in and makes you want to just like look at it more and more and more. You're almost like, I've never seen anything like that. As he's driving, he kind of spares it a glance at you.
He's Xander's examining the box.
Give me an intelligence gradient roll. Well, actually, first roll your remembrance.
Yes, let's get some more remembrance. Let's have some questions about that. So yeah, cool. Just straight remembrance or perception? Yep. Or straight remembrance?
Nope.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Not sure what the difficulty on that was, but
6 standard. It's always 6 unless we say otherwise. So now give me an intelligence gray mirror roll, but feel free to roll an additional die, +1 to that intelligence gray mirror pool.
Intelligence gray mirror +1.
Mm-hmm. So 2 successes.
Ugh.
That's all right. Could have been worse.
What the heck is that?
What?
Oh no, my dyes are turning colors. It's crazy.
So you sense that it is definitely a treasure. It is a very powerful treasure. More powerful than any treasure that you handle personally yourself. And it has a bit of cold to it. It's so cold to the touch that it burns, but the burning kind of offsets the coldness to it. It's a very odd kind of contradiction of two things, like being so cold that it's hot, but being cold and hot makes it almost a normal temperature. It's a very like odd, like fey mix of two extremes. That means it has to be like some kind of item or extreme, like magic.
I don't know what this is, but I wonder what it's for.
You can always open it.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, curiosity get the best of Xander. He would open it. What's in the box? What's in the box?
There doesn't seem to be a way to open it, or at least there's a trick to open it. So give me a straight intelligence roll. Do you have enigmas at all?
Yes, I do actually.
Okay. Clear that and give me another intelligence plus enigmas roll. I apologize.
I actually do have a point in enigmas.
Yay. Damn it. I fucked you over, so we'll keep the 2 successes from last time.
Say what?
I screwed you over, so we'll keep the 2 successes from last time.
Okay.
There are a number, each side of this cube can slide just a little bit. So from that, Xander could understand that sliding that particular side is kind of like pressing a button. So there might be a sequence of like activating each side that might open this cube, but you haven't figured out that sequence yet. And after about 15 minutes of playing with it, someone kind of pulls up to its temporary abode. All right, here we are.
Oh, dang, that was fast. He's looking around like, I missed all the scenery.
Yep. Have you driven with me lately?
Pardon?
Oh. He has acquired a lead foot. Or a more leaden foot.
All right. I'll put it in my pocket and grab my bags.
Okay. He'll open the door and he'll kind of escort you up to the apartment. All right, here we go. We're on the first floor, of course, because I don't do stairs.
Evident.
That's how I keep my sleek, boyish physique. He kind of says, and he'll kind of put the key in the door and kind of open the door and kind of pop it over for Xander. Here we go. Come on in.
He walks in.
The apartment is what Xander would expect of Hidoma. It is kind of organized chaos.
I'm not cleaning this.
No, it's not junky. But he has collected a very eclectic collection of different things that kind of symbolize his travel outside the Kingdom of Apples. So he has like these masks from Mardi Gras in New Orleans. He has these gears from someplace in Detroit. Apparently, he has like something from like.
I guess all these have hoarder tendencies as he's looking around the apartment.
It's not like hoarded, but it's definitely pieces of his travels, and all these items have just a little bit of glamour in them. Probably like 2, maybe 3 points of glamour in them max. From a little bit of everywhere. Inside, like watching the TV, laid on the couch, is a younger dude, is a younger guy. It's like, hey, sir, how's it going? I can go past now. It's like, this is Xander.
Wait,
Xander. What?
A what on the couch?
A younger boy on the couch. And when he introduced the government, they'll maybe shoot you. Xander, this is Chris. Chris is Xander. And Chris will walk over. It's like, hello, Xander. I'm sorry, Sir Shaw. I've heard a lot about you. I'm Chris. We haven't really began to discover all the face stuff yet. But Kelma is kind of helping me like get my shit straight. So yeah. So don't worry, he's too old for me. And he kind of elbows to go by his side. He's like, I'm straight but not narrow. He kind of says with a smile. But it's a pleasure to meet you. I heard a lot about you. This guy, as he introduced himself, he obviously has a darker kind of mane, and he's kind of attractive, but his fey mane is that of a red cat. It's a darker dream, so his teeth are very pronounced. He still looks a lot like he does in the picture, but he has these very disconcerting, kind of disturbing like eyes that look like dead, like a shark's. That are very frightening. Might not be frightening to Xander, but he has these like black, kind of like dead eyes. But he's at least trying to be nice, even though red cats have that bad attitude flaw.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
He kind of smiles.
As he'll shake his hand.
Okay, he'll shake Xander's hand back. It's a nice firm handshake. He's like, all right, I'll leave you two lovebirds alone. Oma, we'll catch up later. Don't be too loud. You know, you're too old for that shit. Keep it classy, he says, and he kind of closes the door really quickly. And your double just kind of sits there. He's like, shake his head. Like, kids, what can you do with him? Half my first fosterling. I'm a grump, and that's my first fosterling. I like him. I mean, he's a red cat, but he's very much, yeah. Fluge his own, you know? He eats some nasty. Look, you laugh, but this thing we have is beautiful. He can stomach my cooking. There's not a lot of people who can do that.
I will agree.
I mean, he hasn't died yet. I mean, it's perfect. It's not straight in heaven.
Well, if you kill a damn red cat cooking, you know you're a bad motherfucker. I'm just saying.
But yeah, Chris, he doesn't remember anything about his past life. He remembered nothing about like magic. Somebody was teaching him from scratch. Um, yeah, yeah, he's really wild. He's really wild, but it's cool. Cool cat. Cool cat.
You know, actually, I've been thinking a lot about that lately. Um, I would really like to get into some of my past lives.
Okay.
I have a feeling that in one of my past lives, I actually knew Lord Liam.
Wow, that's like the person that founded your house, Leo.
Yes.
Are you sure that it's not like delusions of grandeur, like Luke Skywalker style?
No, Jeremiah Saini. Um,
Oh yeah, I haven't heard the story. Fuck.
yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Don't hold back on what you feel.
Oh,
I will hurt you. I will hurt you.
it was a very interesting. It wasn't anything what I expected.
You're saying it?
I went to a yeah. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, but
Okay, that's fair.
really, I mean, there was no pageantries or nothing sort of the speak.
Yeah, but it's hard to prepare someone for a singing because your singings are kind of private, you know?
Yeah, it was very private. It was just a couple of people there. Um,
Did Jeffrey go?
he got as far as the front lobby of the apartment. We got downstairs and there Sir Bailiff was. So.
Oh. Yeah, I met him. He really does not like me.
Really?
He really. I got the impression that he doesn't like many people.
I know.
But, you know, I mean, 2 weeks ago, I mean, I didn't do anything to piss him off, so I'm just like, hey, you know, it's cool. But I don't know if he had a bad day or, yeah. He looked like a very unhappy fellow.
I know. I think he may not care too much for the house, but so I don't know. I haven't really figured out his deal on anything, but he's been very supportive and very informative.
That's great. I mean, what else could you expect? That's great. That's perfect as a mentor. Supportive and informative. I mean, win and win.
Exactly. Um,
So how goes the quest for more? Okay, get into the shower because we have to go see the queen. And I'm not putting you before the queen like that. Shower. Go now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of follows you to the shower and starts to take off some of his clothes. Okay. So how goes the quest for information about your mom?
Well, actually, I kind of ran into a gentleman by the name of Duke Selim. Duke Selim.
Oh,
spell his name. Pronounce his name.
Celine. Yeah, Celine. Yeah, I know. Wow. How did you meet him? He's a fucking duke.
At a bar.
Well, it's Fiona. You're right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, at a bar. And I know. I guess I kind of piqued his interest, and he seemed willing to help. At least find out.
His interest. Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. He's a very interesting person.
Uh-huh. You realize I will cut you.
Oh, yeah, you got to worry about cutting that one. In that situation, it's not me. You have to worry about cutting.
You got a pause Alexander close weekly, and he'll turn on the shower and wait till the water starts to run warm. All right, yeah.
Yeah, but of course.
And he waits on the other side. He's like, all right, so Dish, come on, what's the rest of the story? Wait, you can actually talk about this, right? I'm not going to die by knowing like what happened.
Pardon?
They're not going to have to kill me if you tell me what happened, right?
During the singing?
Yeah.
Why? I don't think so. And then, I mean, it wasn't like they said I couldn't tell anybody what happened. They just said it was.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, well, I had to undergo 3 tests.
Okay. That's common in saying to test your mental acuity, your physical acuity, and maybe your social acumen. So yeah, that's normal.
I mean, like the first.
I'm sure you killed it.
It was weird. I just had to get past this creature and get to the end of the hallway.
Okay. Kick his ass, I'm sure.
Yeah, eventually I did. And the second one was a 2-parter. I had to roll a big stone, a big boulder.
Hercules.
Exactly, it was crazy. And Hercules was there. I mean, he was there. Really, he was there. And then I had to hold the boulder. And then I had to hold the boulder on the edge of a cliff.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's your endurance. Yeah, okay, I have to see that. Holy fuck. Did it work?
Yeah. Yeah, but well, using cantrips was not a good idea because it just made it a lot harder. And the third was actually the hardest. I was told that I needed to go home and go outside of the keep area into the forest, which I did. There was this huge creature that was roaming the forest. It was crazy.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, and well, I don't know. I kind of failed that test really bad.
Well, you're still here, so I think you kind of passed.
Well, yeah, I mean, at first I failed the test. I allowed the creature to provoke me into attacking, and it really screwed everything up. It was bad.
So it's kind of one of those trick tests things.
Yeah, but yeah, he asked me for a sacrifice, and I didn't have much to give. So I gave him my mother's swords.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No, you did.
Yeah.
It's funny you didn't have much to give, but you give this creature one of the most valuable things that you could possibly give to any other living thing. That's weird.
I mean, I thought of all the things that I could give, but for the magnitude of what had happened, I mean, other than, you know, I realized that I had made some huge mistakes. And it just seemed the most fitting thing to do. You know, when it came down to it, you know, they were a gift from her, but it was more than memory. You know, it was more the memory of that I could keep of her. They were just things in the long run.
If they weren't really a sacrifice, I'm sure this thing wouldn't have accepted them. So.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to downplay what they were, but I'm just.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing, shiny boy. You're not pulling in your fancy keywords.
Yeah, but he accepted them, and
wow,
it was weird. At the end, it turned into me and disappeared.
What?
Yeah, and it left these in its wake. And he will pull them out of the bag.
Wow. So wait, I don't understand. It was you?
Yeah, it was me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm not Merlin, motherfucker. I have to use soothsay to figure out that shit. What did it do?
I don't know.
God damn it! Figure it out. Don't tell me.
But these blades are Winter's Thorn and Summer's Edge.
You're beautiful.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Wow. So once you had your mother's weapons, now you have weapons that are truly your own.
And that is what it said.
Wow. Wow. That's weird. All right. Out of the shower before you turn into a prune.
Yes.
All right. He passes you a towel, and all right. He conveniently has some clothes picked out for you to wear. Here you go.
Okay.
So,
what is this?
So, have you ever met a queen?
Have I ever met a queen?
Stop it. Stop it. This is serious. Don't be a jackass.
No. I met Queen Mab.
Oh, have you? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I was with Valerius and Eve.
okay. Well, we're going to take you to meet the queen. Are you ready?
Okay. I guess I shouldn't mention to her that I was in jail last night.
Definitely not. He kind of smiles. And that is the moment, if it's okay with my player, that we will end the scene.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes, that's good.
Okay, cool. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And see you next time.